I'm Jason UFC, and today we have a story about nobody is watching The Ultimate Fighter. A former UFC fighter makes a bold claim about Dana White other venture getting the best prospects ever ahead of Conor McGregor's The Ultimate Fighter airing. The Ultimate Fighter has undeniably been a huge, significant platform for some of the biggest names in the world of MMA, UFC. Michael Bisbee, Nate Diaz, and Tony Ferguson are some of the many famous fighters to come out of the show. However, the popularity of The Ultimate Fighter has been on the decline, prompting discussions about alternative avenues for aspiring fighters. In a recent interview with Brendan Schaub, hold on, how do I get this off my page? Is there a way to pause this? There we go. Sweet. In a recent interview with Brendan Schaub, MMA veterans Matt Serra and Ray Longo discussed the current state of MMA and the UFC. One particular topic that caught Brendan Schaub's attention was the comparisons between the Ultimate Fighter and Dana White's other scouting venture. Dana White Brendan Schaub talks about the decline relevance of The Ultimate Fighter. Brendan Schaub expressed his opinion that while The Ultimate Fighter was a significant platform in the past, the show's viewership has dwindled in recent years. Brendan Schaub even went as far as to suggest that if he were managing fighters, he would prioritize getting them on Dana White's Contender series over The Ultimate Fighter. According to the former fighter, Dana White Contender Series has, let's just say, according to Brendan Schaub, right? Dana White Contender Series has consistently produced some of the best prospects for the UFC. The Ultimate Fighter, especially back in the day, especially your season, my season, it was a big deal. I was always under the assumption if I had a young fighter trying to get in the UFC, I'd put them on Dana White's Contender Series. I think that has put out the best prospects ever. I don't I don't agree with that one. I don't know how long the Contender Series is, but I mean the Ultimate Fighter has had like serious champions who've won the show, right? So and I mean obviously in the future the Contender Series will have more names that we remember, but I mean the the Ultimate Fighter, right? That the casual fans will remember more of the Ultimate Fighter at the moment than the Contender Series. They can name more fighters from the Ultimate Fighter than they can name from the Contender Series. Brendan Schaub says nobody is watching the Ultimate Fighter. Do Dana White's Contender Series. But then Brendan Schaub, is this the same article or is this? Hold on, what? It says Brendan Schaub admits that the Ultimate Fighter season 31 is bringing its hype back. Is this the same article? Because how can he make the same argument? The upcoming season of Ultimate Fighter featuring Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler as coaches seem to be generating significant hype. While taking shots at the Ultimate Fighter, Brendan Schaub acknowledged the potential of this season. Moreover, suggested that the star power of McGregor and Michael Chandler could reignite interest in the show. But now with Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler, maybe now is the time to go back to the Ultimate Fighter. I don't understand that argument. Let me see. Brendan Schaub himself was part of the Ultimate Fighter Heavyweight, which was its 10th season. He lost in the finale of the show to Roy Nelson. I believe he got knocked out, right? But still managed to get a UFC contract with the Ultimate Fighter returning at the end of May. Fans await to see this season, what this season has in store. So, I mean, I get what he's saying. I thought he was making two different arguments, saying that, okay, he's hyped about this season, yet no one's watching. I get what Brendan Schaub is saying that, the last few seasons, nobody's been watching anything like that. If he had a younger fighter, he would recommend, his fighter going on to the Contender Series over the Ultimate Fighter. Obviously, he's acknowledging the star power of Conor McGregor. Obviously, a lot of people are gonna watch the Ultimate Fighter this year because Conor McGregor is one of the coaches than previous years. I personally am not going to be watching Ultimate Fighter this year. It doesn't really interest me at all. I'm more looking forward to when are they going to announce the fight between Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. We still haven't had word on when the fight's gonna happen, what division the fight's gonna happen at. I'm assuming it's gonna be in the lightweight division. Some of my hardcore MMA fans, I'm an MMA casual, but some of my hardcore MMA fans have said that the fight may happen at welterweight. You know, there's stories about Conor McGregor and Leon Edwards, you know, going back and forth. I don't know what's going on there, but we still don't have any word as far as when it's Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler going to fight. Is Conor McGregor a part of the USADA testing pool? I thought he was. I have no idea. You know, that we still have to figure out what's going to happen there. But as far as the Ultimate Fighter, I'm not going to watch it this season. The last season, ironically enough, I did watch was not the Brendan Schaub season. Respectfully, I would have to say it would be the Kimbo season. I know it's the same season, but the reason why I watched that show is because Kimbo Slice, rest in peace, was on that show. It was a heavyweight, so it was very entertaining. I believe that was Rashad Evans and Rampage Jackson, right? They were the coaches for that show, but that was like the last time I watched Tough Enough. You know, because like I said, I was a fan of Kimbo Slice. I wanted to see what he was doing there, but now I'm not going to be watching the latest season of Tough Enough because why do I keep calling it Tough Enough? The latest season of The Ultimate Fighter, just because Conor McGregor is the coach. I'm not going to be tuning in just because Conor McGregor is the coach. You know, it doesn't excite me. I'm old school, even though I am an MMA casual. It's just, you know, I remember the first season. The first season was great. The first 10 seasons was great. After then, I'm good. I don't really need to watch it. I could just wait until the end of the season fight and see who gets into the house and things like that. But let me know your opinion of this story. Will you be watching The Ultimate Fighter, not Tough Enough, The Ultimate Fighter this season, or will you be not watching it? And are you like me? You're just truthfully waiting for a Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler fight to be announced instead of, going through an entire season of whoever's fighting on The Ultimate Fighter this season. But let me know your opinion of this story. I'm Jason, UFC. Today we have a story about Brendan Schaub makes a bold claim about Dana White other ventures, saying that nobody is watching The Ultimate Fighter. Okay? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.